Get ready to kickstart your journey to wellness with the ultimate guide in town. Welcome to Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. Join us as we journey through the realms of natural healing, where ancient wisdom meets modern science. Prepare to be inspired by stories of transformation and triumph. With Doc Stone as your guide, discover the power of holistic living and the joy of reclaiming your health. Prepare for a whirlwind adventure through the world of holistic wellness. From fitness freaks to spiritual gurus, we've got something for everyone. So grab your sneakers, your yoga mat, or just your sense of curiosity, and let's dive headfirst into a world of wellness wonders. Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. Your path to a vibrant life starts now. Well, hello, wellness warriors, and thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. I am your host and holistic health practitioner, Doc Stone, and I am super excited to have you on this very first episode of 2025. Happy New Year and welcome. Did any of you leave a comment? Let me know. Did you do anything fun for New Year's Eve? Hopefully y'all were safe and are doing very well, and your families are healthy. We are going to have an exciting episode today, talking about some ways that you can lay a foundation for a healthier year, a fabulous 2025 full of wellness and vitality. Before we jump in today's content, just our normal announcements, thanking our sponsors. First of all, want to thank Aerostream TV Network, the network that this show is aired on. We are found on major streaming platforms like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, and many, many more. Wherever you are watching us from, we are glad that you are here. So again, big shout out to Aerostream TV Network. And if you do have any questions about the network, if you're a content creator, would love to have a show on the network, we are running a promo for a few limited spots to get your first year for free. Just message me, comment TV show or future host in the comments. I'll reach out to you. We'll get you set up and go over the details of how you can get that first year for free for your show on our network. Also brought to you by our practice, Doc Stone's Natural Medicine and Wellness. You can find us on social media at Doc Stone's Natural Medicine, and you can order your functional medicine lab testing to be sent directly to your home at docstone.wellproz.com. That's docstone.wellproz.com if you want to get down to the root causes of your health and wellness challenges. So we are super excited to get started on today's content, and let's get rolling. So we're going to touch about a few steps that you can take to lay down a foundation for a healthy new year. Now, the new year often brings a wave of motivation to make positive changes. How many of you have made New Year's resolutions only to find that on day 2, day 3, or week 3 of the new year, you are no longer doing those resolutions? You're probably aware, or maybe you're not, that one of the number one New Year's resolutions that people make has something to do with health and wellness, usually exercise more, lose weight, eat better, or a combination of all three of those. But oftentimes these resolutions are just dropped. One of the things that I stopped doing years ago was creating New Year's resolutions. And if near the end of the year, I started thinking, oh, this would be a good New Year's resolution, I just find that I would start it in December, not January, because if I wait until January, inevitably I would find myself not completing it and just dropping the ball on that. So this is some ways that we can lay down this foundation, not just for 2025, but for lasting wellness for the rest of your life, really. So what you want to do is make sure for one of the steps that you do is you do some mindful movement, get active. This is really where our journey in wellness is going to begin, because it's not just about exercise. It's about connecting with your body. So that's what we mean by mindful movement. I don't mean just getting out and walking, but I mean really getting out and breathing and moving, connecting your mind with your body, and really getting in tune with what your body tries to tell you as you move. Be intentional about your movement and your activity so that you really get things flowing. You loosen up the ligaments and the tendons and the muscles, and you really begin to not just make it a physical hardship, but really something that you connect your mind with, and it becomes a part, almost like a spiritual thing for you. So you want to make sure that you connect these in there. Find your flows. So in your daily activity, explore different things. Maybe you don't like going to the gym for an hour at a time. That's okay. What kinds of things do you like to do? Can you get out and go for a walk around your neighborhood? Do you like to ride a bicycle? Do you like to go hiking through the woods or the close by state park or national park? What is it? What kind of activities do you really like to do? And do you like to do Tai Chi or go swimming? And so these are all different things: mindful movement, yoga. These things that where you really get in tune with your mind and with your spirits and with your body all in one. So some mindful movement is good. Pay attention when you're doing this movement to your breath. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Really begin to just get yourself in tune with what's happening. Be in the present moment. Start small. It doesn't have to be big or all of these super, super hard activities, but start small. Consistency is the key, not grandeur. So aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity. If you need to start out with mild intensity, that's okay. Start out with mild intensity, but try to aim for like 30 minutes so that you can do that. And then the next thing that we want to do after we really begin to integrate this mindful activity into our daily routine is that we want to nourish our bodies. We want to make sure that we are prioritizing whole foods rather than highly processed or high sugar foods. Load up on fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins like fish, chicken. Make sure that you're going to try to do organic wherever possible. You want to make sure that you're hydrating effectively. We've talked about the importance of water many times on this show. If you can avoid tap water, try to do that. Our tap water system is full of all kinds of chemicals, full of pollutants, and oftentimes we're not even really aware of everything that's in there, and we're drinking it. So try, if you can, to drink filtered water. Get a good filter system in your home and hydrate regularly. You should be drinking an 8-ounce glass of water every hour to 2 hours of your waking day. Try not to guzzle it all at once. Try to sip it throughout the day, and make sure that you're constantly got water nearby. Like I do, I keep my water here, and so I use a stainless steel bottle because plastic, we know, carries different things that are hormonal impactors on our hormonal systems and our health. So I'm going to get a drink of water here. Always make sure that you're drinking water. You got it nearby. Mindful eating. We talked about mindful activity. We want to be mindful about what we eat too. Too much in this high-paced society, we don't take the time to really enjoy our food. We don't take the time to really experience the food that we're eating. We're usually either on our devices, watching TV. Oftentimes we don't even stop working. We're just eating lunch at our desk. All of this makes it harder for your body to digest and get the nourishment, and increases our stress level. So try to take when you're eating, take the time to just step aside, and that's all you do. Be grateful. for the food that you're consuming. Be grateful for the farmers that produce the food that you're eating. Find yourself in a spirit of gratefulness as you are eating this food. Start to appreciate what the food is doing for your body, how it's activating healing structures in your body, how it's providing nourishment to each soul or to each cell in your body. We want to make sure that we are becoming very mindful about what it is that we eat. This also will help us if you tend to have a habit of going for unhealthy food or what many people call junk food, highly processed food, sugary foods. If we're more mindful and we understand exactly what we consume, what it's doing inside our body. For instance, if we're drinking really sugary drinks, we know that that's impacting our liver and can cause non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. We know that it's not treating our bodies well, that it can cause inflammation in our joints. So, if we're mindful about what we eat and how it's impacting our body, then we can begin to make better eating choices that will set us up for a good foundation for being healthier in this new year. Look at possibly plant-based options. There's so many different diet styles out there. You hear the paleo diet, the Mediterranean diet, the carnivore diet, the Atkins diet. Really just explore different options. You got the vegetarian and vegan, and there's proponents for each of those different types of diets. But in reality, you have to find what's good for your body. Just like I don't believe that medicine is cookie cutter for every single person, I think that your nutrition needs to be customized and individualized to you and to your body and to your lifestyle. But being more mindful will help us to do that. So maybe try incorporating more plant-based meals into your diet. Find these vegetables and fruits that are high in the nutrients and the phytonutrients and every different thing that your body needs. But try adding more plants to your diet. We can't ignore the impact of our minds on our overall being. So it's important that we cultivate mental and emotional wellness as a foundational part of our physical wellness. And here's the thing, your body's connected to your mind, and your body can't be healthy if your mind doesn't think it first, that it can be healthy. So we have to understand the intricacies of the connections between our mental and emotional wellness and our overall body. And they create this cycle. So, we know that if things are out of tune in our physical body and we're experiencing chronic pain or sicknesses or just, fatigue or anything like that, that it has an impact on our mental and emotional being. So then we also know that our mental and emotional being actually impacts our physical well-being. So we create this cycle. So it's important that we begin to look at both. We look at our emotional, mental, and we look at our physical well-being, and we learn how they impact each other so that we can make sure that we are living the healthiest life and that you can reach your wellness potential. So we need to make sure that we are daily finding ways to relieve stress. Stress is one of the number one killers. It's the number one causes of inflammation, one of the number one causes of illness, chronic illness, and stress impacts so many things. So how can you significantly reduce stress in your life and improve the focus that you have? So look for ways, whatever it is. Everybody's a little bit different, whether it's yoga, meditation, prayer. Maybe it's going out for a walk. Maybe it's getting out into nature and taking a deep breath. You want to find what it is going to help you to relieve that stress or reduce the stress and help you improve focus. We also have nutraceuticals. So these are our natural supplements that can help you to regulate and to reduce that stress. We've talked about ashwagandha many times, and that's one of the things that we use. I personally use, but also have clients use as ashwagandha to help to regulate that stress. It is a type of herb that's called an adaptogen and helps our bodies to adapt and to mediate and to relieve stress inside of our body. You want to aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. That means, that you're not waking up 5, 7 times a night, but that you get that 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, so that your body has the time to decompress and to go into a state of healing. Most of the healing inside your body is where the body goes in and takes out the trash cells and helps to heal your cells and replenish everything. Happens only when you're sleeping. So it's really, really important. Another important thing for you to consider is to connect with nature. Spend time outdoors. Soak up the sunshine. Get out there. Sunshine is so important for your vitamin D levels, and we know that vitamin D impacts your immune system. It impacts inflammation. It impacts every single cell in your body. So we want to make sure that we're getting out, getting that sunshine, and that we're grounding ourselves in nature's energy. If you're brave enough, try taking off your shoes and socks and just standing on the ground and really just soak up the energy of the earth. Cultivate a spirit of gratitude. So practice daily gratitude. Find a few things every day that you can really express your gratitude for. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's for a good job. Maybe it's for your friends. Maybe it's for the roof over your head. Whatever it is, find something to daily to be grateful for and reflect on the good things in your life. Again, this is going to help us with our mindfulness, and it's going to help with our emotional wellness, which in turn helps us to heal and to strengthen and bolster our immune systems in our body. And so, it's super, super important also that we remember to the importance of social connections. So don't underestimate the power of human connection. Now, I know some people that I don't like people. They don't consider some people person, but there's just something about social connection that, helps us to live a more vibrant life. Spend quality time with loved ones, friends, and family. Very, very important. Get involved, volunteer in events. Go volunteer at the local soup kitchen or with the Special Olympics or something else that is touches on your soul that you can be passionate about. Really find ways to connect. Join a club. Maybe it's a bridge club or a book club. Do something to connect with other people and participate in your community. Your community will be better for it, but you'll also be a lot better for that as well. And then connect with your inner self. Spend time in solitude. Journaling is a great thing to do. Or engage in creative pursuits. Do you like to draw? Maybe you like to paint. Or sometimes even just grabbing a kid's coloring book and some crayons can be very, very stress relieving and can help you to just connect with your inner self. So these are just a few things. This roadmap is a starting point. Remember that wellness is a journey, not a destination. So be patient with yourself, but be consistent. Celebrate your successes and don't be afraid to adjust your path as needed. So in your comments, I'd love if you share with me what your wellness goals for 2025 are. That's just right down there. Leave it in the comments. Share your thoughts. I would love to know. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a year filled with vibrant health, happiness, and inner peace. And again, don't forget our sponsors, Aerostream TV, Docstone's Natural Medicine and Wellness. And if you are interested in getting your functional medicine laboratory testings, folks, these are the very best way to get in tune to find the root causes of your health challenges. The link will be in the comment show notes, or in the show notes below. You can order those 24 hours a day online. And I am so grateful for each of you. I hope that you have a fantastically healthy and beautiful 2025. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We'll see you next week with an all new show. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone on the Aerostream TV network. The opinions expressed by the host and guests of this show are theirs and not the opinions of the network or our sponsors. None of the information shared on today's episode should be taken as medical advice. Statements have not been approved by the FDA or any other governmental authority. And if you're experiencing any kind of illness or wellness issue, you are encouraged to consult with your licensed healthcare practitioner. And we do appreciate you watching our show and look forward to seeing you on the next episode.